Hi, I'm Greg. Welcome back to Tabletop Nights. Today we are looking at the Kickstarter unboxing of Galaxy Hunters from IDW Games. Designed by Daniel Alves. Artwork by Pedro Kruger and Kazuo Yoshiaki. Fantastic. So this is a mech kaiju sort of Pacific Rim-ish type beat 'em up worker placement game. 2 to 4 players, 30 minutes per player. Minimum age for piloting a mech is 14 plus. So that looks good. Nice box, very sturdy, quite hefty, which is nice. And on the back, shows you what's in the box, which I always love. I hate it when you just get a game and you can't tell what's actually inside, and you have to go and Google it. So that looks good. Very clear, easy to read. Nice. I've taken the cellophane off so that we don't have lots of crackle on here. But I haven't even looked inside yet, so... Alright. Here's the rule book. Let's have a quick look at that. Alright, so we have 32 pages of rules. Hopefully that's not too intense. If you hear some clicking on the floor, that's my dog's toenails, who won't let me cut them. Can't take him to the vet. Anyway. Game components, good. Introduction, why we're playing the game. Game setup. Okay, player setup. Very good. Lots of well-spaced text, easy to read. Examples. Iconography. So that doesn't look too bad. Okay, what the medals mean, reference pages here, very good. So you might want to make a couple of cheat sheets. Hopefully someone on BGG or someone like that will make one for us. And perfect, the quick reference on the back. Just exactly what we need. That's what to do. So that's a good start. I'm just going to keep that open so we can refer to the what some of the components are, because again, it's a Kickstarter, so I haven't looked at this game for probably 12 to 18 months. Very hard to tell. From the box we have some punch boards. Very good. Well wrapped with a little self-sealing bag. Ooh, very sticky self-sealing bag. Alright, so these are all the various tokens. That's kind of your, I'd say, mid-weight tokens. So not the ultra heavy, but not too thin. Doesn't look like there's any sign of delamination there, so I'll just punch a couple. So the dies are good, they come out well. Let's have a squeeze there. Very colourful. I like the icons. Be interesting to know what they mean. They're probably just for specific players. I don't know. I'll pop them back in. Excellent. I do like those. So there's just the 2 punch boards so far that I can see there. Pop them in the box. Alright, we have a few things in here. What's in here? Right, these are resource trackers. So I assume each player gets one of these. Oh, and look, you can write your stuff on here. What's your password? Mine's... No, I'm not going to say that. So they all say Murray Network, so they're all identical. There's 4 of those. Again, they are quite thick, probably unlikely to be warping in the humidity changes. Right, let's have a look at the board. Make a tiny bit more room. So a single-sided board. No sign of tear off in the corners, which can be an issue. That's a nice board. I like the the planets. Obviously these are static planets. You can't rearrange the board. Spaces down the sides for different things. I like it when there's places for cards, etc. on the board, so you're not worried about where to put things and where I might place them. Let's get a bit of a close-up there of some of the artwork. It's all very good, all very clear, nicely printed. Sort of a slight linen finish on that, but it is a sort of a matte colour, which means it'll probably be good on camera if we film it. So if you'd like us to film it, give us a like, give us a subscribe, or just tell us you'd like to see us play it. But we want to look after our members first. Okay, so that's good. No sign of bendies on that. If we go back to the box, we can see a lot of this is pre-punched, so they have shifted during shipment. So I'll just try and grab them out a bit at a time. So these are the pilot tiles. So each pilot will have one of these where you have various actions and things you can do. Obviously you can see here your mech, I think, can do things in a certain configuration. And they are asymmetrical. So they're different. Very good. The back is the same. Who else have we got? I probably should place them so you can actually see them upright. There we go. John Gunsel. He's just a dirty old earthling. Well, they're good. Nice. It's nice to have a player board. Tells you what to do. Once I work out what all the icons are, I'll be halfway there. What have we got here? So these are mech tiles. So obviously you have your own player board, and then I assume maybe, should never assume though, your little mech tile can go in here perhaps. So you can have different players having different mechs, so that's good. There's sorry, new camera angle. The Marine Sphinx. Prometheus, I think that's going to be my one. Although Desert Strike does look good. And Crimson Red, that's almost a tautology really. Nice. None of these aren't inlaid or anything, they're just static for cubes to go on top. So, still, I'd really like the artwork. Super cool shooty gun things. You can see I'm hip with the kids. Shooty gun things. I'm not usually a big fan of your standard worker placement game, although we did play Lost Cities of Arnak or something the other day. Sorry about getting that name wrong. Josh will be yelling at the screen. Really enjoyed that. So this one hopefully is similar in that it doesn't just feel like you're placing workers for the sake of placing workers. So here's our, we'll save the mechs till last. These tiles, as I said before, are very jumbled. So there are, amongst these we have pilot upgrade tiles, mutant tiles, and just upgrade tiles. I don't know which is which. There'll be something that tells you, I'm assuming, but it looks a bit like a Battlestar Galactica Viper there. That silhouette. No breach of copyright intended. Very good, nice icons. Not too much text, virtually really just the name. I suppose once you know what all the icons mean, you'll be laughing. Right, so there's stacks and stacks of those. So these are definitely, I'd say, pilot upgrade tiles, because they have these little chevrons or medals on the side. They're good. Pop them back in there. People have yelled at the screen and said, Greg, stop making such a mess. There's a cool supersonic rifle. Very good. Let's better than those slow rifles, you know, where the bullets just sort of fall out and drift across the room and smack you in the face and fall on the ground. So these are really good. They're quite thick. Oh, that's how I can tell which ones they are. There you go. Very good. Pop them in there. Let's have a look at these wooden pieces. So in here we have agent ships. Not sure what the black one is, or the white one, because they're not mentioned there, but I'm assuming they have similar functions. So they're just your, I mean, they're quite white. It doesn't appear to be any broken bits there, so they'll stand up very easily. So that's agent ships. What next? Oh, reputation markers. So they've gone with these, and I have seen this in a few games where I don't know whether these are the standard ones or supposedly upgraded acrylic ones, but they always seem to be thinner and less impressive than wooden tokens. Now sometimes they need to be transparent or translucent, which is fine, but I do feel like they're a little bit lightweight sometimes. So I would prefer these to be wooden if they can be. What do you think? The cubes are quite hefty here. So they're big, they're nice. So they'd be almost double the size of your standard sort of board game cube. And as you can see, they fit beautifully like that. The problem with games without sort of the double-sided or the double inlay means that obviously if you knock your board or someone rolls a die too vigorously and sends things sprawling, it can be problematic. But this doesn't have any dice in it, so we should be okay. Right, what's next? I do really like the artwork on those though. Let's have a look at the cards. Of course, I don't have a knife here, so we'll just try and rip this puppy open. Come on. No. Don't look. Don't use your teeth, kids. It's unhygienic anyway. Alright. Here's some cards. I think we'll go to the close camera here. And we'll put them about there. Okay. So you have mission cards and specialist cards. It's obviously the ones with mission on top would be the mission cards. Lots of icons, but they're not all different icons. So at least we can sort of see what's going on. This does have a slight linen finish, so the slip is not too bad. Doesn't feel like they're sticking together at all. That's a good thing. And these must be the specialist cards: engineer, scientist, researcher. That kind of looks like it's about the zombicide kind of size card. I'll put a link in the I'll put some notes in the description about what actual size they are, or they're appearing on your screen right now. I'll get one of my researchers to do that for you. Okay, very good. So there's a stack of cards there, and then we have the actual mechs themselves. This guy's got a bit of a limp sword here, which is a big problem. Bit of hot water will fix that though. So that was, hang on, let's have a look at the, let's do this with some style here. This sort of looks like a one of those Gundam type thing. So this is the Marine Sphinx. Goodness me, Greg, get it right. That's Marine Sphinx. Looks like it's a multi-piece construction. No signs of like glue splash or anything. Quite good on the base there. That's Marine Sphinx. Alright, let's have a look now at, if I can tell who they are. Is this one? This one, I think. This one's, because the pose is actually different to the picture, which can be a problem sometimes. So hopefully I've got this right. Oh, that's Prometheus. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's Prometheus. Or it could be John. John from number 7. Okay, that's him. What's this one? Desert Strike. I do like his big pistols he's carrying there. Very good. And of course, good old Crimson Red, who has the sort of shoulder mounted gear there. Again, they quite well constructed. It's sort of that medium plastic, so they're not going to just snap when they hit the floor like some of your resin models and things like that. Now don't go away, because I also still have the New Ways to Hunt expansion and the stretch goals to have a look at. So I'm just going to pop away. Oh, by the way, the blue were the armor cubes, green was energy, and red was ammo. Okay, so that's the core set of Galaxy Hunters. Bit of fun. Again, if you'd like to see us play it, let us know. And we may. Alright, New Ways to Hunt. Again, the artwork matches the core box nicely. Picture on the back of things there, and obviously this shows you how you set up your mech. So the mech goes in the middle, soldier there. Looks like there's some other bits, new bits over here. Oh, here's the dice. So you will knock your cubes flying if you're not careful. Alright, let's have a look in here. It's got its own little rulebook. This adapts some of the core game's rules to a more chance-based dice system, which will make combat harder, as well as adding additional mechs and equipment tiles. Players can choose which way they want to play the game on setup and which additions to use. Okay, so you can still add some of these bits in, potentially, and not use the dice, because some people don't like dice in games. I don't mind it. It adds some great moments in a game when someone rolls that magical roll, or someone keeps rolling crappy rolls. That's hilarious. It's usually me. Alright, so that's 8 pages there. Good references on the back. That's very good. Okay, some new mechanics. That's a good thing. Alright. Again, same sort of weight card here, stock, because obviously it needs to be, because some of these tokens I assume are the same as in the core set. Who are these folks? So these are ambassadors coming to it. Very good. We've got Rick Bach, Jacob Aldris, Shatul, Turak Siha, Rico Nito. Rico's Rejects. Yep, very good. Punch out just as well. Same on the back. Very good. More, this is another resource tracker. So obviously I think you can have a 5th player. It would appear, otherwise why would you bother having that? And again, the box has definitely shifted during shipment. Oh, we've got a new mech here. Iron Smoker. If you smoke too much, you'll end up in an iron lung. So don't do that, kids. Alright, here's the iron smoker model. Quite like him. He actually matches the pose in the picture. Again, his gun is slightly upward trajectory, so I will fix that with some hot water. Iron smoker. Good. Here's another couple of these are the new sideboards. So these are Mech Combat Panels player boards. That's what these ones are. So they look like they're pretty much the same. I don't think there's anything that's asymmetric about those. Good. And this is Duar Krill, is a new character. Some more tokens. Another acrylic marker. I just find them. I wish they would. It's probably, look, acrylic's not dirt cheap, but I would like these to be thicker, almost really disc-like. So they need to be at least 3mm thick, I would say, for me to really enjoy them. Or, you know, slightly more cylindrical. We've got a new player colour here, so the purpley colour, or mauve. More cubes, so the orange ones are battery cubes, and there's more blue armor cubes. And these are the dice, the combat dice. So they are very well etched. I don't know what the different faces are, but it looks like there's like a single, well, that might be insta-kill. Insta-kill. Double hits and single hits. Very nice, and they work. Well, they're good. They're actually really nice dice. It's just straight black, there's no translucence, but they are well made, no sign of ink spill or chips or being malformed, so good quality dice. Okay, so that is the New Ways to Hunt expansion. And now we'll have a look at what the stretch goals were. I have no idea what they were. So this is a plain box. So nothing on that. This is going to be exciting. What's going to be inside? Oh, there's Stretch Goals Rules. That's an unusual title. Corporation cards we've got in here. More mech equipment upgrades. So just 4 pages there, and some new pilot abilities. And 4 new pilots. Excellent. A little bit of bend there, where this is slightly longer than the box. But it fits the other standard expansion box. I'm not going to take these ones out, but these are... What are these? Don't know what these are. I can't tell what they are, so because there's not a component list as such on this one. So that must be something that they all want to use. Don't know what. There's only 1 layer of stretchies. Alright, we have Lightning Angel. He's cool. Black Wasp. Also cool. Maximus. Looks a bit prime there. More copyright breaches. No. Really good artwork though. Starfire. Excellent. It's a shame there's no big sort of kaiju creatures models in this. That would have been cool. Alright. Maya G. Mina Nodtrian, Khan Uttara, and Vash Naito. More of those. Some more mission cards and specialist cards. I won't open those right now. So there's probably about 15 cards in there, same quality. Aurora Flight. We'll have a look at these because we haven't seen these before. Aurora Flight, Citron Energy, Dancor Motors, Lazarus Solutions, Marion Networks, Malkarian Hammer. Alright, not sure what they're for, but hey, I'll figure it out. There's about 12 or 13 of these hexy tokens of the various types. So this creature here matches what's on these tokens, so maybe they spawn them and you got to clear them or something like that. Battle axe and my axe. Alright, and then these are the new models. Will I take them all out? Oh no, I'll just show you them. This guy's pretty cool. This one here with his axe there. Where's the last one? Come on, Greg, get it right. There we go. So there you go. They're the stretch goals for this fabulous game, Galaxy Hunters. So I think that's everything. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm Greg. This is Tabletop Nights. Please like, subscribe, comment. What games do you like to play? Do you have any worker placement games that don't feel like worker placement games? Tell me about them because I'd like to know. I did enjoy that. Looking forward to playing it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.